Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network, where passion meets pinstripes and where we break it all down for the diehard Bronx Bombers fans like you. And today, oh boy, today we've got some jam-packed updates that just surfaced a few hours ago. Straight from the heart of Yankees baseball, we're talking intense late-game drama, roster shakeups, and more. So if you live and breathe Yankees baseball, just like we do, you won't want to miss a single second of what we've got lined up. And yes, before we dive in, if you're new here, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss a beat. Because here at New York Yankees News Network, we keep you in the loop. No fluff, no delays, just pure Yankees passion. Update 1. Aaron Judge unleashes a monster bomb, but Yankees fall short in controversial showdown versus Red Sox. All right, let's start with what went down just hours ago in Boston. And let's just say this one had everything: fire, fury, controversy, and of course, Aaron Judge doing Aaron Judge things. Facing off against Red Sox ace Garrett Crochet, one of the nastiest lefties in the league right now, the Yankees struggled to get the bats going. For most of the night, Crochet looked like a man possessed. 8.1 innings of one-run ball, striking out Yankees hitters left and right. His heater? Averaging 97.1 miles per hour, up from his season average of 96. The guy was throwing flames. But then, in the ninth inning, with the Yankees down 1-0 and staring at their second road shutout of the season, Aaron Judge stepped in, and what happened next? Boom. One swing, one absolute moonshot. A heater left just a little too low on the inner half, and the reigning American League MVP sent it over the green monster, no scratch that, out of the stadium entirely. The judge banged his gavel, and for a moment, the Bronx had hope. But then came the 10th inning, and with it, chaos. First, Anthony Volpe appeared to have stolen third. The call on the field, safe. But after a razor-close review, overturned. Out at third. Moments later, DJ LeMahieu smoked a ball down the right field line that looked like a double, but the umpires ruled it foul. No conclusive replay evidence to overturn it. Still fuming, Boone was ejected. And then, in a rare moment, DJ LeMahieu himself got tossed from the game after exchanging words with the first base ump. That's right. His first career ejection. If that doesn't scream something's off, I don't know what does. And with emotions high, the Red Sox walked it off in the bottom of the 10th, with Carlos Narvaez delivering the final blow after Rafael Devers was intentionally walked. Now let's be clear, Ryan Yarbrough wasn't bad. He stranded most runners in his 4.2 innings, showing clear improvement from his last outing, but it just wasn't enough. Still, the biggest takeaway, Aaron Judge continues to prove he can beat the best. Anytime, anywhere. If you're still pitching to this man like it's 2023, you might want to take another look. We'll be watching to see how Carlos Rodon answers the call on Saturday against Hunter Dobbins. Same rivalry, same stakes, and hopefully a different result. Update 2. Yankees release Brandon Leibrandt. Southpaw heads to Taiwan for a fresh start. While the spotlight remains on the Major League roster, the Yankees front office just made a move behind the scenes that could have long-term ripple effects. Left-handed pitcher Brandon Leibrandt has officially been released from the organization to sign with the CTBC brothers of Taiwan's Chinese Professional Baseball League, CPBL. Now let's unpack this. Leibrandt, 32 years old, had been grinding in AAA all season. He signed a minor league deal with the Yankees during the offseason, and while he wasn't exactly dominating headlines, the numbers were respectable. Over 41 innings across 9 starts and a long relief outing, he posted an earned run average of 2.85. His strikeout rate hovered around 22.7%, with a walk rate of 8.6 and a solid ground ball rate of 50.5%. Not bad, right? But here's the catch. Despite all of that, his path to the big leagues in the Bronx was almost non-existent. Why? Because the Yankees' rotation depth chart, even with injuries, is surprisingly solid. We've got Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Clark Schmidt, Will Warren, and Ryan Yarbrough currently manning the starting five. Plus, Marcus Stroman and JT Brubaker are already deep into rehab assignments, while Luis Gil is throwing bullpen sessions and could return in the coming weeks. That left Leibrandt stuck in a waiting game, one without much promise. So what does he do? He pivots, heading overseas for what's likely a better paycheck, a starting opportunity, and exposure to scouts across Asia, possibly opening doors in Japan's NPB or South Korea's KBO League in the future. It's the kind of move that makes sense both professionally and personally. Leibrandt's major league resume for now includes just 15 1/3 innings with a 5.28 ERA. But if he can put together a strong campaign in Taiwan, who knows? We've seen plenty of pitchers turn overseas success into another shot in the big leagues. Let's also acknowledge that this is the type of smart career decision we often don't talk about enough in baseball circles. While fans focus on stars and headlines, there are players like Leibrandt making strategic choices to keep their careers alive and thriving, even if it means leaving the U.S. spotlight behind. For Yankees fans, the move doesn't shake up the major league roster, but it's another reminder of just how deep and competitive our pitching stable is right now, and that's a good problem to have. We'll wish Brandon Leibrandt the very best as he embarks on this new chapter in Taiwan, and who knows, maybe we'll see him back in the States one day with a sharper arm and a story to tell. Update 3, Anthony DeSclafani jump ship, Yankees pitching depth, tested as veteran signs with Diamondbacks. Just hours ago, another roster ripple made its way through the Yankees system, and this one involves a name many fans were curious about. Right-hander Anthony DeSclafani, who had been quietly building back up in the Yankees minor league system, has opted out of his deal and is heading west to sign with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's break down the story. DeSclafani, 35 years old, joined the Yankees just about a month ago on a minor league deal. Since then, he made 5 starts at AAA, where he pitched 20 innings, posting an earned run average of 4.50. Nothing earth-shattering, but nothing disastrous either. His strikeout rate sat at a respectable 22.2%, and his ground ball rate landed around 42.4%, right in line with big league norms. But the real issue? Health history and rotation crowding. From 2015 to 2021, DeSclafani was a reliable starter, throwing nearly 800 innings with an ERA under 4.00. That solid run even earned him a $36 million contract with the Giants going into 2022. But after that, it's been a roller coaster of injuries. A lingering right ankle issue limited him to just 5 starts in 2022, where he struggled with an ERA of 6.63. In 2023, he managed 99 2/3 innings with a 4.88 ERA, but then went down with a flexor strain in his elbow. The injuries snowballed. He was traded to the Mariners, then to the Twins, and then finally landed with the Yankees, likely for one last comeback attempt. And now he's heading to Arizona, a team desperate for rotation help after losing Corbin Burns and Jordan Montgomery to Tommy John surgeries. Their remaining arms, Zach Gallen, Merrill Kelly, and Brandon Pfaadt, are struggling, with multiple earned run averages north of 5.00. Their bullpen is thinning, their prospects are hurt, and they needed a veteran arm yesterday. So, for DeSclafani, it's a smart play. The Diamondbacks offer a clearer path to the big leagues. Whether he signs a minor league deal and ramps up in Reno or gets plugged directly into the 40-man roster, he's going to see opportunity. From the Yankees' standpoint, it's not a huge loss. And that's simply because there just isn't a fit. Even with injuries, the Yanks are covered. Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Clark Schmidt, Will Warren, and Ryan Yarbrough are holding the fort. with Marcus Stroman and JT Brubaker set to return soon. Oh, and don't forget Luis Gil, who's just a few bullpen sessions away from a rehab assignment. It's a reminder that depth only matters when there's a real lane forward, and DeSclafani didn't have that in the Bronx. So we wish him well with the Snakes. If he finds success and cracks that big league rotation again, good on him. But for Yankees fans, don't worry. The arms we have right now, and the ones on the mend, are more than enough to hold the line in the Bronx. And there you have it, Yankees Nation. 3 massive updates that just hit the wire a few hours ago. From Aaron Judge's epic 9th-inning homer to roster shifts like Brandon Leibrandt heading overseas and Anthony DeSclafani moving on, it's clear the Yankees are evolving fast, on and off the field. We're in for a roller coaster second half of the season, and this team, our team, isn't done making noise. So if you haven't already, do us a favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you never miss a single Yankees update. This is your place, the home for true Bronx Bombers fans. And we're here every step of the way. This is the New York Yankees News Network, and until next time, let's go Yankees.